Say something about Tim Duncan there, big fella. And maybe you knew this, maybe you didn't. I have no idea. Spurs have the best winning percentage of any team in any of the four major American sports since Tim Duncan was drafted.
The ageless one, Ernie, just keeps producing. Their winning tradition is a testament to him and the great Spurs organization. There was a time when we wondered, Ernie, up here at the desk, we wondered if his legs would hold up. They always get written off so many times, but they just keep on winning.
And you like to call him
the Big
River Walk. Here's Kevin Harlan.
And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA. On 2K Sports, along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We're live at AT&T Center. Welcome to San Antonio, Texas for this Spurs home game. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Oklahoma City right now, Durant outside at the three with Ibaka playing the power forward. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Cantor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, with Russell Westbrook, Clark missing time last season with his knee problems, Kevin Durant had to step up his game, both as a scorer and as a playmaker.
And Kevin, you know, he responded with a historic MVP season, a career high in scoring and assists, all while cutting his rate of turnovers and shooting with remarkable efficiency.
Now here's Durant. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And Westbrook, here we go. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's San Antonio. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Parker. Aldridge up on top. Turnaround Jay. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
Could be the first of many mid-range jump shots we see from him today.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Roberson dishes to Westbrook. The feed to Roberson from downtown. Here's Cantor. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge.
Still looking for their first basket. 5 misses to start the game.
Parker drives in. Dishes to Duncan. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Duncan's got his first 2 points.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
Boy, that is a tough shot.
Green, the pass to Aldridge. Back to Green. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Danny Green, a nice find by the Spurs as a 3-and-D role player. And the Spurs always seem to find those kind of guys. A mid-second round pick was Green. He got waived by the Cavs, spent some time playing abroad. Now he holds the record for three-pointers made in the finals.
Now here's Westbrook. Over to the wing. The 3 ball. The shot is off. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. And for Danny Green, guys, quality defender at either wing position. And, you know, Steve, as you like to say, a force.
Kevin, two-way players. That's what the playoffs are all about. You think about the success Green has had the last couple of seasons, defending star players at one end, knocking down big threes at the other. Wow, what a player he's become.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
Stolen by Durant. Here's Roberson. He's covered by Leonard. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yes, sir. Kevin Durant.
Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Parker kicks to Leonard. Here's Aldridge. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Aldridge has got his second basket.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Overson and Leonard with the block. Right side, Green passes it to Duncan. Leonard dishes to Green. And it's San Antonio with another.
He was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
So it's the Thunder now. They trail by 6. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got his third rebound tonight. The drive by Green. Duncan outside. From 12 feet out. And it's San Antonio with another.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. This past offseason, the Spurs found themselves with a bit of wiggle room into the salary cap.
For so long, Kevin, they've been able to only make moves through the draft, and with minor adjustments, things they really do well, but the flexibility was new to them, and I'm sure they'll take full advantage of it.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Now here is Single from deep. Raiders no luck.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
Parker inside, headed by Augustine. Leonard no luck.
Well, for the Spurs, who knows what the future holds. It's an aging team, but they do have some players to build around. And so they could have gone in any direction with their cap space.
Leonard with the steal. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
Here's Augustine following the bucket by the Spurs. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
You know, with the Spurs and their offseason options, it's actually going to get more flexible after the end of the 2015 season when they can practically build their entire team from scratch. Almost zero salary commitments for them at the end of the 2015 season.
And so it's San Antonio with it after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Leonard the pass to Green. Aldridge kicks to Parker. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Parker's got himself on the board with 3 there. Thunder trailing by 10. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. They set the pick. And Augustine kicks to Singler. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Singler's got his first points of the game.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Here's Parker. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
And so he makes both from the line. Six seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Augustine, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Spurs lead by 10. And we'll be back right after this. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
The defense was really impressive there, guys, in that first quarter. They came out focused right from the beginning.
And, Steve, that's a big part of why they're on top right now.
So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Kyle Singler. Deion Waiters is out there with DJ Augustine. And then there's Steven Adams, and it's McGarry in at the 4 spot.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Boris Diaw grew up idolizing Magic Johnson and obsessed with passing. And close friend Tony Parker said he didn't care about stats. He was always so unselfish. After being waived by Charlotte for refusing to score more points, Diaw has found a fit with the Spurs. He said, quote, "It was always the team that made the most sense." Kevin?
He had Tony there telling him about their philosophy, Doris. What a great run. What a great run. Thank you. And finished off by Westbrook. That could give him a huge injection of energy, Clark.
And Kevin, that's exactly what they need right now. They've got to close the gap.
Forget about that for a second. How about the burst to the bucket for a point guard? Boy, he can power those down.
Nice shot by Ginobili.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Well, I tell you what, Kyle Anderson out of UCLA was one of the most productive and most unique players in the 2014 draft. I mean, his beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and I love his game. He's not a great athlete or defender. All he does is make winning plays. He's a 6'9" point forward, excellent rebounder, passes at a very high level. He sees things 2 or 3 frames ahead. In the right system with the right coach, this guy could be very special.
And here's Westbrook. Manu Ginobili getting his 3 to go. 17-foot shot on the way. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Mills. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. And the Spurs lead by 13. And Clark, Kyle Anderson finding a great fit with the San Antonio Spurs. His game often compared with that of Boris Diaw, who was so important in the finals against Miami last season for the Spurs.
You heard me mention before that you don't have to be a great athlete to be a really good basketball
I like
player.
that comment.
Boris Diaw is an example of that. Chris Mullin could be an example. Larry Bird. Magic Johnson was not an off-the-charts athlete, Kevin, but a fantastic basketball player. Kyle Anderson. Slow motion, they call it.
Yeah, how about him?
He is nice. I'm telling you, this kid has tremendous basketball ability. He does everything. There's not anything
Fluid.
Oh, so smooth. I love watching him operate and work. Just the kind of player that'll fit in nicely in San Antonio.
Now here's Ginobili after Dion Waiters miss, and he gets it to go. Ginobili's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's West. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action. They are so productive in the low post right now. 8 straight points have come inside the paint.
That's bully ball they're playing there.
No good from Ginobili.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
West against Ibaka. And Diaw kicks to Mills. And here's Anderson from the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Cantor's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. You know, Steve, a lot of teams look at this Thunder franchise as a model, of how to go about building a team that can compete for a title through the NBA draft.
Well, it's a good model to follow, but you need some luck, Kevin. I mean, Kevin Durant fell into their lap. If they don't get the second pick in the lottery, and if Greg Oden doesn't go first to Portland, none of this happens. So, yeah, great planning, and they've had a terrific effort to put all this together, but it really comes back to getting Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Robertson's checked in. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Scott Brooks was discussing with his players. The strategy included running the offense through Russell Westbrook. When Coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Mills dishes to Ginobili. West passes to Mills. Shot clock at 6. Feeds to Anderson. Launches it. The shot's good on the assist by West. Anderson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Couldn't have asked for a better scenario for a small market team to put together a roster like this. I mean, your core pieces, your cornerstone pieces, Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, Serge Ibaka, are all relatively young in their careers and seem to enjoy playing for each other. So they're going to be good for a long time.
And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Here's Mills. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's West, right wing. Here's Anderson, and Durant sends it back. And here they come. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
Nice, strong finish. Very nearly a three-point play opportunity.
Yeah, when you stay aggressive, good things happen.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
12 seconds left in the first half of the game. Ginobili kicks it to West. Back to Ginobili. Westbrook with the steal. Here's Singler. No good. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's Senate.
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with Russell Westbrook. And Russell, how confident are you that regardless of what defender you see in front of you, you can get what you want?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, and I'm very confident.
Russell, thank you so much.
And now the third quarter about to get going.
You know, the Spurs culture really an example for the entire league, and you have to give a lot of credit to head coach Greg Popovich. He demands accountability and execution while at the same time balancing that with a really great sense of humor and an authentic interest in his players as people, and that goes a long way. And he's got a great leadership team around him, his owner and the general manager. They've been a terrific trio for almost 2 decades now.
Parker and Danny Green are your 1 and your 2. Duncan out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Leonard in at the small forward spot. That's the San Antonio Foul.
Their defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Thunder trailing by 14. And Coach Greg Popovich really gets to know his players and his coaches, Steve. The staff goes on a retreat every offseason where they hang out, watch tape, and brainstorm ideas.
Yeah, I actually attended one of those off-season retreats a few summers back, and it was fascinating watching tape with the entire staff, talking about their team. What a great experience.
On the wing, Green. Aldridge dishes to Green. Parker passes to Duncan. 6 on the shot clock, and the wide open shot from Green. Green's got 11.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket.
Yeah, something we haven't seen much of at the other end of the floor, though.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Over the last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Scott Brooks said to his team. The strategy included running the offense through Russell Westbrook. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks, Doris.
He can't get anything to drop, and the way he's going, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
That's been so critical, Clark, because whenever they have gotten the ball into the paint, it's resulted in points, it seems like.
Now, here's Green. 11 points in the game. Leonard, no luck.
He's yet to make an impact from the field, but his team is taking care of business.
Clark, you think of how much success the Spurs have had, and it's almost as if they can plug anyone in, and they are immediately on the same page and working as a unit.
Well, they make it look easy, but there's a lot of work that goes into that. They evaluate the players they bring in, wanting to fit them into a culture that already exists, and the continuity and consistency you get from the top down. Greg Popovich, Tim Duncan, and you got those guys in place. Then you throw in Manu Ginobili and Tony Parker. Now you've got a group that you can win with for a long time, and they've done just that.
Here's Roberson following the basket by Tim Duncan. Parker against Westbrook. There's the bucket. Good.
That defense is not going to prevent a player of his ability from getting the ball in the basket, I'll tell you that much.
Waiters, he's checked in for Roberson. The Thunder have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And this was an excellent free throw shooting team a year ago, guys. About 81% as a team.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's his first foul. Here's Waiters. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Poked away. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
And here's Westbrook. 15 points in the game. Durant kicks to Westbrook. Blocked.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
Here's Westbrook. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Westbrook, no good.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane. A lot of people thought that Danny Green would build on his play from the 2013 playoffs last season, but it was marred by injuries and underwhelming performances from him. Definitely not what he nor Spurs fans were hoping for. That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Thunder trailing by 16. And Danny Green last season, a dip in his field goal and three-point percentage club.
You know, he hit a slump around the middle of the season, but he finished strong. Still a highly efficient scorer in their offense.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
You know, as great as Aldridge was in the first half of last year, you felt like he was going to really kick it into overdrive in the second half of the season because of his all-star snub.
Group in here for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. McGarry comes in for Serge Ibaka. Kyle Singler's checked in for Kevin Durant. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now here is Singler. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. McGarry's got his first points in this one. And Aldridge, in saying he should have been a starter in last year's All-Star game, probably comparing the Blazers' record at the time to that of Kevin Love's of Minnesota.
Yeah, but it's not just team success. I mean, one thing for Aldridge, he takes some tough shots. A 23-point-per-game scorer, but his shooting efficiency was actually below average last season.
Here's Augustine following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And Singler kicks to McGarry. That one goes. Count it. McGarry's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, when he gets the ball that close to the basket, it's almost an automatic 2 points.
Well, the defense has to battle him down there and keep him out of position in the first place. Do your work early.
Green, no luck. Thunder trailing by 14. Singler passes to McGarry. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Green. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the time out and give yourself a chance to regroup.
Great D that time from Green. Here comes Parker. He's got 5. Duncan dishes to Leonard. From deep three-point range, and Parker gets it to go. The assist by Aldridge. And it's 8 points for Parker. Heaves it up. Can't get it to go. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, this had to be the choice. It was an absolutely sensational feed, putting it way up there above the rim so that only his teammate could catch it. And not only does he do it, but he powers it down from there.
Yeah, the timing of these plays are just phenomenal.
No question.
So for Oklahoma City right now, DJ Augustine out there with Dion Waiters. Then it's Kyle Singler. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's McGarry in at the 4-man position. Spurs leading by 15. Ginobili kicks to Anderson. Here's West. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. They double him with West. Pass to McGarry. Kicks to Waiters. The dish to Augustine. Back to Waiters. 6 to shoot. Here's McGarry. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
You know, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low. You know, the NBA is a talent league, and it's hard to win in the NBA without superstar talent. And the Thunder are fortunate to have 2 superstars in Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. Those 2 give them a chance to win no matter who they're facing up against or where they're playing.
And he can't hit the second. And you look at the star talent for Oklahoma City, the eternal what if. Steve, how would this team be different if they'd held on to James Harden?
Well, that's the question. I mean, to have 3 superstars, they would have been unstoppable offensively. As it is, they're hard enough to guard. But, you know, that's a question that will remain, you know, forever unanswered.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
And Ginobili, here we go. West kicks to Ginobili. A 3 from Mills. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Ginobili's got 3 assists now in this one. Thunder trailing by 18. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. And the shot is good. 17 points for Russell Westbrook.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. That's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Now here's Westbrook. Manu Ginobili unable to get his shot to go. From 12 feet out. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Really high-quality shot there. Just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Pass to Diaw. Lets it go. And it's San Antonio with another.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Now here's Durant. He feeds it to Westbrook. Westbrook missing again.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Out to the right wing. It's Anderson with the drive. West inside. It's stolen by Ibaka. And now it's Waiters running. He can go all the way. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
And the Thunder with some changes. Enes Kanter's checked in for McGarry. And it's Roberson in for Dion Waiters. And the foul goes against Oklahoma City. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Now that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him and make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
West down low. Ibaka on him.
David West has the strength and skill to score in the low post, and he's got a nice ability to handle the ball to get to his spot. And he does not back away from contact. As a matter of fact, he invites it. He loves playing through contact.
You watch David West work in the post. He has some moves down there.
Yeah, he's got that jump hook, beautiful turnaround jump shot. He also likes to use his strength to kind of knock the defender backwards and shoot that fadeaway jumper.
It's Durant with the drive, and that one's good. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Mills passes to Diaw. He dishes it to Mills. He kicks it to Ginobili from outside the arc. And here's Anderson from the arc. San Antonio again missing. Thunder trailing by 16. Durant wide open. He fires. And it hung on the rim but wouldn't fall for him. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make... a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
A different look now for San Antonio. Simmons is checked in, and it's Jimmer Fredette in for Manu Ginobili. Westbrook dishes to Durant. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's 11 points for Kevin Durant.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Mills with it. He's covered by Westbrook. And here's West from the arc. That is good. And the Spurs lead by 16.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Now they're feeling confident, and they're in a good flow offensively, so why not just keep firing from out there?
Here's Roberson. They get the rebound. Ibaka. A beautiful reverse layup.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear. Well, tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. An impressive win for San Antonio.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
Yeah, they did. Their depth is really one of their greatest attributes.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for LaMarcus Aldridge. You look at the energy brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see he was a difference maker.
And here's Fredette. Following the three from Kevin Durant. And Simmons kicks to Diaw. From 17 feet out. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
McCallum, he's checked in for San Antonio. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka.
That's flat out embarrassing.
Kanter, the basket good off the assist from Durant. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. San Antonio calls timeout. They're ahead by 8. 40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the pass to West. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 10.
Terrific job taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Steve, I thought those fans, those home fans, gave this team a big lift all game. A lot of positive energy in the building.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. McGarry comes in for Serge Ibaka. Kyle Singler's checked in for Kevin Durant. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. San Antonio with the ball. The Thunder making the shot. Fredette gets the bucket.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
He was all alone on that one. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And McCallum kicks to Diaw. Here's McCallum. Shot from the top of the key. Off target with that shot. And so it's San Antonio with the win. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Guys, I'm here with Tony Parker. And, Tony, there was an intensity to the way this team played. Were you guys amped up?
We were motivated tonight. You know, today we were on a mission. We want to make a statement, and we played great basketball, great ball movement. Everybody wasn't selfish. We shot the ball a lot better, and we played great defense.
Statement delivered, mission accomplished. Nice win, Tony. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying, see you next time.